LEGO has a serious clone issue. Hello everybody, welcome back to LEGO Empire, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about some issues LEGO has with clone troopers and some things that definitely need to be addressed and eventually resolved in the near future. So, first we have one that has somewhat been resolved, but somewhat not. So we have the clone sets like stock. For example, the Clone Command Station and old 501st Battle Pack, they were pretty much not available anywhere in foreign countries, and even in the USA, they were kind of hard to come by when they were first released, and it is very, very frustrating. I get these sets, but it's frustrating to know that people in Australia, for example, can't even get their hands on one 501st Battle Pack. It's extremely maddening that, somewhat half of the world, it's really hard to get their hands on these unless they buy it from scalpers and pay double the price. It's extremely sad and maddening that people have to go through that just to get some plastic that they want, right? Another thing, this is getting better, at least in the USA, because, the ATTE stock was quite nice. I don't think it really went out of stock too often at all. And the Republic Fighter Tank was kind of bad when it first released, but now it is in stock commonly, everywhere you go. So it's looking strong there. But another thing that is terribly frustrating about LEGO clone sets and the Clone Command Station in general that came out is the limit of 5, right? This is an accessory pack, but it kind of works as a battle pack, right? It's an army builder. It has 2 regular Phase 2 clones and a clone commander, all unnamed characters, along with builds that are easily army buildable as well, just a command post and weapons rack. So, obviously, you need to buy these en masse, right? But no, LEGO only lets you buy 5 of them. For context, that's only 10 Phase 2 or Phase 1 clone troopers and 5 Phase 1 commanders. Now, in my opinion, you only need one Phase 1 commander, but seriously, only 10 Phase 1 clone troopers, that's not a lot at all. And if you want to buy these on the second market, they're often at least double the price than just buying it off LEGO. So the limit of 5 is really frustrating, and it's 5 per household. So let's say you order 5, then that means your siblings can't order any, or your parents can't get any as gifts for your siblings, right? That's so frustrating. Why would LEGO do that? It's so stupid. The limit should at least be up to 10, because I know there should be a limit on these because of scalpers. They'll go and buy tons of them and then sell them at, high prices, so when it goes out of stock, they make money. But seriously, 5? That's not... 5 battle packs is nothing with a year lifespan even. I'd buy so much more than 5 if there's more than a limit. Next up, we have helmet holes, decrease in printing quality, and false advertising. First, let's cover the helmet holes. I think you're all aware by now, at least most of you watching this video will know, there are horrendous helmet holes on the new 212th Clone Troopers helmets and the upcoming 501st Specialist Clone Trooper helmets, and they're just not good. It looks like there's 2 holes, but one of them is filled on the helmet, right? The actual hole where accessories should be is filled, and then they have another hole above that. It looks like a kid took a hole puncher and just decided to go ham on a helmet and customize it, and it looks like crap, right? That's exactly what LEGO is doing. And speaking of crap, this new printing quality is so terrible. I don't even have a 212th Clone Trooper with that helmet in front of me because I just got rid of them all. There is no point in keeping those. I just absolutely despise them, right? But the points, they don't go to the point, they just... you know by now, right? Ammonite Productions has made videos about it. I'm showing you pictures right now. It's stupid. And on top of this, they false advertise that the helmets actually look good in the box art. Not even kidding. In the 212 ATTE, they made it look like the helmet's print was 100% great. But at least they didn't advertise the helmet holes, because the new 501st Specialist Battle Pack box art, the helmet holes are completely inaccurate. They look great on the box art. Life Bricks, he opened up the pack in real life, and lo and behold, the holes do not look like they did in the box art, and they look just like they did in the terrible 212th Clone Troopers ATTE set. Wait, it's not a terrible set, but there are some bad minifigures, especially in those helmets. Next up, we have the laziness and general lack of care for clone troopers in the Star Wars community. So first off, we have the outdated visor pieces. Now, the antenna pieces for clone troopers, honestly, I don't think they really need to change. As long as you change the color to correlate with whatever minifigure you're giving it to, they look pretty decent. But the 2008 visors, oh my goodness. If you have a 2008 visor and you have it on clone troopers, you might not notice that it's outdated, but if you have like Clone Army Customs visors, for example, and just compare it to a LEGO official visor, the LEGO official visors are so thick and bulky compared to these sleek Clone Army Customs ones. And honestly, I almost just want to buy tons of the Clone Army Custom visors in bulk to put on every single clone trooper I have, because there's just no point in keeping these hugely outdated ones on my LEGO clone troopers, and it's not really worth it to me. Next up, we have a lack of cloth and new weapons, at least brick built ones. Let me explain. So first off, lack of cloth has been an issue. We haven't gotten cloth on any LEGO Star Wars minifigure since 2020 with the Grievous the Starfighter, which doesn't sound like a long time, but considering how many snow troopers and clone troopers we've gotten since then, it is absolutely baffling to me we didn't get any cloth since then. In this new 504 Specialist Battle Pack, there should at least be cloth, or what are they called? Camas on the legs for the heavy troopers, and some sort of special pauldron on the officer or on the specialist clone trooper. But of course, we don't get that. And if you think, I just want these accessories so they look good, no, it's because of accuracy as well. If you look at the Battlefront 2 game, which is what this battle pack is based off of, that is how the clone troopers look. The heavy ones, they have the commas on their legs, the officer has the pauldron on his shoulder, and I believe the specialist / sniper has the pauldron as well on his shoulder. So it just really hurts seeing that LEGO is giving us like basically nothing in clone customization. I do like, however, the recent macro binoculars they have created. That is cool, all right? I give them credit. There is a slight problem with it, which I mentioned in this video. Make sure to go watch it. But for the most part, it's a great piece. It's awesome. Now, here we have the lack of vital clone characters and legions. So here's some things we're missing out on today, and I could go on and on, but these I think are the main things that I came up with. We're missing Phase 2 Captain Rex, Clone Commandos, Shock Troopers, 442nd, etc. The main things probably being Phase 2 Captain Rex, Clone Commandos, and Shock Troopers. These three different things are so good. We did get a Phase 2 Captain Rex before in LEGO, but that is $200, and we need an updated one. There's been Season 7 of the Clone Wars, there's been Bad Batch, there's been so many different places that Captain Rex has shown up in media. It's honestly crazy. He hasn't shown up in any LEGO sets yet. Hopefully with Bad Batch Season 2 coming out, he'll show up someplace in some form. I mean, technically they made a quote-unquote Phase 2 Captain Rex in the Rebels Rex's ATTE, but he did not have a helmet or any of his correct armor or pauldron, so that really doesn't count. He's just like an old geezer in that set. But, Clone Commandos, those would be awesome. Obviously, LEGO needed a new helmet mold for that, because it's more of a circular helmet mold than the traditional Phase 2 Clone Trooper design, or Phase 1, however you want to look at that. But that would be awesome to get in LEGO. Perhaps in a Bad Batch set, it'd be cool to have an exclusive Clone Commando in some sort of Bad Batch set, maybe Season 2. We're definitely going to see some sort of Clone Commandos in Season 2. There's no way we wouldn't, so that'd be awesome. And next up, we have Shock Troopers. So in the Republic Fighter Tank, they came out with 187 Clone Troopers. Now, I've seen people saying it should have been Shock Troopers in that set. And while that would have been pretty good, I actually like that they added 187th because that fits with Mace Windu, and we got a new Mace Windu with arm printing, so I think it's a perfect set. Keep it how it is. Except, LEGO, that is literally, those are purple Shock Troopers. 187th are purple Shock Troopers. If you have a 187th clone, look at it, compare it to a picture of a Shock Trooper, and if you change the purple markings to red, it will be a flawless 2020 Shock Trooper design. All LEGO has to do is change one color, and they're good to go. Please, LEGO, just maybe make a Shock Trooper battle pack. I don't know. Make a battle pack or something that's accessible with Shock Troopers. Even a minifigure accessory pack I'd be fine with, even though I mentioned they should be battle packs. Anyway, in this video, I think I mentioned every problem I have with clones. Of course, I could keep thinking and, have a list so long. This video could be an hour long, and I could just rant and rant and rant about clone troopers, because eventually I could find a lot of stuff. I can dig up a lot of different clone troopers, but at the end of the day, I don't want to do that. I already listed everything that I think I need to list for a video like this. So if you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and comment down below your thoughts on all the points I made in this video and what you think. And if you have any other problems, issues, anything like that with LEGO Clone Troopers, let me know in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you have to say. I will see you all in the next video. Have an amazing day. Peace out.